Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to episode 8 of my Frostpunk The Last Autumn series. Now in the last episode we explored the entirety of the Frostland, scavenging bundles of resources and discovering the fate of Site 120. Armed now with the knowledge that we may be Liverpool's only hope at a successful generator site, the stakes have been raised as we attempt to get to stage 3 complete before the cold snap really sets in. So, as I like to do at the beginning of the episode here, I want to do a bit of a recap, and this is going to be a slower episode because things are not looking good. Currently our objective is to get stage 3, which is Heart of the Generator. We have to build a foundry, which we've done, build 2 support frames, which we've put in place, and then place in the core, which we're currently at 17%. That is putting us 5 hours behind schedule, with the deadline being at day 35, 3 p.m. It's currently day 32 at 6 a.m., which gives us just over 3 days to get the job done. Of course, with our current shifts, that makes it quite tough because we don't work 24 hours, and the longest we can work is 14 hours, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. Even if we were to work full-time at the longest shift possible, I still don't think we can actually get the job done, especially considering our crippling motivation situation. In order to boost motivation, every second day we're activating overseers inspections and evening service in order to just creep above that 25% threshold, which gives us a 30% efficiency bonus. To be honest, it's not even a bonus, it's the standard. We have a negative right now. So we're just trying to keep our head above water at 100% efficiency, and that's not even counting the fact that we have 27 people sick. There's some sick absences in these workplaces and things like that, chipping away at productivity. So I had a sit down, a bit of a think, a look through the tech tree, and I was kind of thinking to myself, do we have what it takes in 3 days based on those shifts, even if we could keep motivation high to get the job done? And it's very, very borderline. I mean, it is knife's edge whether we can get that done. Of course, if we fail our deadline, even by a day or an hour, it's over. So we got to get it done. But I've devised a plan. I looked at this. Supercharge. Use 5 Steam exchangers to instantly advance work on the generator by 10%. Pretty interesting. It's not just a performance boost of 10%, it is a hard increase of progress by 10%. So we're going to be using that. However, in the tech tree, you can actually change it so this changes up to 20%, which is what I want to do before ever activating it, because it's got a 2-day cooldown. We've got about 3 days to go, so we could use it twice. That's 40% increase on progress. So you could kind of say that we're at, 57% if all things work out. We have the Steam exchangers to do that now, so it is possible. It's all just about getting the technology done and then activating it twice, as well as working all the time, of course. Now, that may all sound well and good. However, we don't know necessarily how much that's going to handicap us going into stage 4. Well, we need 25 Steam exchangers and 10 steel composites. We're going to be giving away 10 Steam exchangers, trying to boost ourselves just to get to stage 4. So we'll have to see how that all shakes out, but that's the plan. Now, the main thing that we're suffering from apart from motivation, and of course motivation is the key, coal and steel. And of course, it's getting colder all the time. So things are fine. One good aspect is in the soon-to-be Frostland, well, I say soon-to-be, it is a Frostland now, although it is going to get in orders of magnitude worse over the coming days, but at least we're out of here and we've explored the whole thing. We still have food coming in from the herd of reindeer for the next couple of days, so things are fine on that front, and we have the early shifts on both of our fishing harbors, and they're operational from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m., so hopefully they can get the job done and feed our 300 people. We currently have 2 steam cores arriving via the ship from England, as well as 4 engineers. So what I wanted to do was boost that steel production by getting a reloading station built here. So we can only have 3. We've just increased our limit from 2 to 3 because we just made an advanced docks. So hopefully we can do that, get all 3 of these operational. This is arriving in 6 hours, and then tonight we can upgrade this into a steam reloading station and get even more out of it. But I think it's good to get it working now during the day. We're going to need the steel in order to keep the production of steam exchangers up and keep the production of steel composites up. Woo! Alright, there is a lot there. Now, coal being low is obviously a problem because we use it in the ventilation plant to keep safety on the worksite low, or high safety, low risk. So that's good, but we don't really have enough coal to even get the thing operational now, so we're going to have to keep the regular shift on. Methinks. We've got 52 coal in the bank. I'm just trying to think, could we turn that on now? I think we could actually, and burn through some early in the morning now. So we'll turn it on, turn that on, get to work, not activating that button because, like I said, we'll have the technology that can increase it more, and if we only have 2 uses, it's better to get the extra 10% out of it. Now the other thing is, with all these sick people, we can turn back on the medical posts, get some people in there just to house them, while we wait for the real treatment to begin at the infirmary and kind of churn through the sick and get them back out into the workforce quickly and efficiently. Alright, so the infirmary's churning through them. It's going to take about 9 hours for a lot of them to come through there. There's going to be 7 people not being treated, but I think that's okay for about 8 or 9 hours. Hopefully they'll be alright. I think that's it. I think that's all. I think that's everything I got. So let's go. So we're building the charcoal kiln, and we're building the steam reloading station. So that means we're not getting a big increase to coal right now. We do have gathering for coal. In fact, we could increase that to start operating now as well, actually, thinking about it, just to offset that coal. What's the current situation? We're at dangerous toxicity levels. Sorry, dangerous safety levels. Of course, having the later shift on does cause that to be a bit of a problem. But I just want, we need to work it, really. I can tone it down, though, as we get to 8 a.m. and see if that kind of cheats us back down a safety level. Although I'm sure people may get sick from this evening just from having worked there this morning. Alright, I'm going to be keeping time pretty slow today because every second counts.
Attention, get to work immediately.
Alright, it's 8 a.m. Let's switch this back to an 8 a.m. thing. That actually just keeps us dangerous? Wow, really? I don't really understand that. That should have... I mean, you can see it there saying it gives us a bonus, but something else must have happened. This is still operational, only barely. But it is. We need to keep this constantly making steam exchanges, but it costs 20 steel for each one, so kind of have to micromanage it. I'm a bit nervous about that. This safety procedures, early shift, and still dangerous. I'm gonna have to shut it down. Now I know you might be thinking, but Darren, you just gave us a whole speech about how you don't have enough time. I know, but it's just I don't know. We can't work it at this time. I think what we'll have to do is go into the profiles manufacturer, which is fine, churn out more of these, and then tomorrow. Big day tomorrow, because we don't have that much overseer. We're losing time on the overseer's inspection. Tomorrow, right before the work shift starts at 6 a.m., we'll activate this. We'll activate the chapel. We'll have everyone ready to go. We'll have the technology hopefully done for supercharge. We'll turn on the protective structures, the structural profiles, and the long shift. Tomorrow's the day where we try to make this big catch-up. So let's take people off this then. Off you go. Into here. Especially since coal is low anyway, so let's get 6 of those done. That's going to give us 12, 3 uses of the profiles. Let's get onto the wood over there. And hopefully this will speed up the construction elsewhere as well. They have the regular shift right now. So that's given us 44 people that are free. We don't have the coal or steel to get this built as well, so we're working it to our limits, really. And they're just working a regular shift today. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So that's unhealthy. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, go to the regular shift then. Yeah, regular shift is okay. Good. All right. The building is commencing. 20 people are being treated. 7 people are not. 7 people are hungry. That's fine. The coal is about to run out. It's sputtering. But once we get that charcoal kiln built, we'll put these extra people onto it, and that should keep our coal afloat. Only barely, but it should. What's your problem here? One person's going to treatment. Oh, it's the base efficiency of everything, of course. We're out of coal. No, we'll be fine. Don't worry. Speed it up just a little bit. Alright, 10 people in there. I was gonna say get cranking. I don't know if that makes any sense, but sure, get cranking. Get burning, really. Churning. Right, there we go. Coal is going up. Let's turn this back on. Regular shift is on, regular shift is on. Turn it back on. What's your problem? Don't tell me you're inoperative. We have 25 coal. That's plenty. These places are becoming dangerous as well because of that. 30 coal, is that enough to turn you on? There we go. Alright, okay. Good. My god, this is horrible. Alright, we have enough steel to get that working. Obviously, we need to save steel for the research as well. City looks good. Got a little bit of that frost effect around our borders now, though. Alright, so the charcoal kiln is now going to produce coal 33% more efficiently. So that's excellent. 33% more coal. So I'm going to go with the advanced supercharge. Allows us to supercharge the steam exchangers used at the construction site to speed up the work on the generator. Each use instantly advances work and progress by 20% and costs 5 steam exchangers. We're just a little bit behind on steel. Let's just wait. There we go. Advanced supercharge. Let's go. 15 hours. Get cranking. Okay. Good. 27 people sick. Transport's arrived with the extra steam cores. Let's get these extra people now on this. This is just completed as well. So that's the extra steel coming in. That's the extra coal coming in. That should prepare us for tomorrow when we turn on all the factory buildings, or as many of them as we can. Those extra engineers actually can go into here. Help out in the medical base. Oh, we actually have one homeless. I'll have to build a house tonight then. Don't want to do it now. Really? One homeless? I thought I added it up so that... I guess 302. Oh yeah, and the 5 convicts that live in their own place, right. Okay. So that means there's probably an engineer not living in his quarters. Yeah, we'll have to just see if we can save up and build one of those tonight. Now these are on the early shift, aren't they? Yeah, go early shift, so keep working all into the night. That's going to cause us discontent, so it's not free. But at least we're keeping this building operational. I mean, we're almost up to 20 steam exchangers now. What's your problem? Letters from home wanted. Sir, a shocking letter arrived from the Manchester Constabulary. It appears that one of our engineers is a suspect in several gruesome murders. Oh god. The police want to question him, and he's asking us to send him back. Oh, sorry, and the police are asking us to send him back in the first outbound ship. The man claims he's innocent, obviously. What should we do? We don't have roundups enabled, so we can't imprison him. Although we do have convicts. It's a bit strange that we can't. I guess I kind of understand. Anyway, we'll send him back. Screw it. It's fine. Get out of here. I don't need any more problems. Where did it take that engineer from? I think it took it from here. No, it didn't actually. It took it from there. Okay. So the structural profiles are all done. We have 12 now. They actually got that done kind of early. I don't know if they can get 4 more done in this time, can they? Oh, I could try. They do work pretty fast. Wood is almost about to run out there. Steam exchanger's still doing their thing. Alright, good. I just need to take a breather for a second, just reassess my situation. We're going to activate these tomorrow at about 5:50 a.m. to get the most out of them. Alright. How's the schedule? 10 hours behind schedule. I laugh at that schedule, okay? I'm not scared of the schedule. It's fine. What we do definitely need to do, though, is start building more resource depots. We're very tight for space there. It's going to work till 6 p.m. Should it work into the night? No, I don't think so. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Man, it is getting chilly now. People were asking, can we get the steel from here? But no, not yet. I think the water has to completely freeze, and then you can either build a bridge or just walk over to it. So it's a bit of a steel reserve for late game. Now, I can't exactly remember. I think I said it was day 40 when the sea freezes. That's what I've written down in my notes. I haven't looked that up, but that's just based on that letter we got. So hopefully that's still accurate. Food rations filling up isn't the worst thing. If raw food fills up, that's horrible, because that means that these things won't even be producing. We always want to keep them producing. We can cook food at any time, that's fine. But generally speaking, we want to have raw food always coming in.
Attention all personnel. Work is over for today.
Alright, work is done. I think they just got that done in that time. And it looks like they got extra profiles done. That's excellent. Alright, so turn those off. Just keep them off out of my face for now. Now with the workday done, and with 62 steel, they're going to keep working into the night for another 2 hours. We can start building another charcoal kiln, and then we can improve this to turn it into a steam, what's it called, reloading station. So there's 2 more resource depots. We're going to need those. Cost a little bit of steel as well. Might as well tell them to build the road all the way around. This is off, is it? That vent plant. It is now. Coal is still being churned up. Love to see it. 19.6 per hour. That's a pretty good rate. Alright, let's have a little zoom in. Working hard. Daniel Middleton. Love to see it. People are still pretty warm anyway, which is good. No problems there. So I can put off those heat technologies just for a little while longer. Alright, extra charcoal kiln done. The reload resources are almost done as well. So I can keep the food rations one open. Are they still working all night? No. Okay. Food rations storage thing probably change. That depot looks completely different to the other ones. It's like an actual building. Yeah, it's like that one. Cool. Alrighty. So because the steel has stopped working now we can also upgrade this to a steam reloading station. Get cracking on that. Get cranking, which I guess is my catchphrase now. Alright, speed up time. We've got another free resource depot to be assigned at a later date, should we wish. People said, by the way, oh, you can see what your total resource storage is here. No, you can't. Not from what I can see. It says how much it'll increase when you click it. Maybe in the stats screen you can. I don't know if it tells you. I don't know. I don't want to look now during the episode. But it's okay. I mean, I can kind of work out. I know that it's like, oh, if it's getting close and it's in intervals of 300, it's easy enough to work out. So as we get to 5 a.m., we're going to get ready to activate our Overseer's inspection, activate our chapel service, pray to the gods that this is going to work. And of course then we'll do our massive supercharge tomorrow. For that to be ready, then we're going to have to assign people here. I'll wait till the building is built and then we'll do that. Getting through sick people actually quite nicely. We can turn this building off. Put all the engineers back on this one. Oh, they're full up. Good. So we've currently got 12 sick people with 15 capacity. Don't know where this person is. On her way, is she? Going to treatment. Good. Alright, that's done. 10 people already assigned. Great. So, we've only got 14 available, so we're going to have to reassign some people here. So let's take people back off the wood there. They're not needed. Let's get them in there. Let's reduce. Wood is really high right now, so we'll just tone this down a bit. Yeah, 6 on each. 32. The 20 in there aren't needed, so we'll assign them back. So that's 50. How many do we have free then? 2. Alright, we'll go to 7 and 7 then. Yeah, all good? I think so. So let's turn on to early shift. Let's get it ready. Keep it off for now. Turn this on to early shift as well. So that's the ventilation plant ready for the early shift. The core ready for the early shift. The factory inspector works early anyway, so that'll help the safety. We're at 5 a.m. now. And at about, I don't know, 5:50. Hopefully our motivation has taken its hit. I didn't really see if it had. Alright, 6 a.m. So let's go. Protective structures. Chapel service. Overseer inspection. 50 people in there. This is on as well. We're down to dangerous. Okay. Thought we could do better, but okay. Ah, the gas has yet to fall, but it is falling today. That's why. Okay. Hopefully that won't cause too big of an issue. I think it doesn't fall till like 8. So we'll see how that goes. But at least we've increased the motivation now of everybody returning to a regular efficiency. Only 2 people not working, and they are engineers. Now this building is going to be a regular schedule, so we'll turn that on and queue up some steam exchangers, seeing as we have the steel available. Alright, we've progressed 1%. There we go, the gases have fallen, we're okay now. Well, I say okay, we're a little bit better, we're harmful levels, so it's not too bad. The next thing is to wait for our technology to get done and then activate the steam exchangers. 1 person not being treated, I guess we'll leave that open, with just 2 people in it then. Alright, it's 8 AM.
All personnel, man your workplaces.
Everyone else is getting to work. What's the schedule like? A day behind schedule, oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we're almost done with the technology though. We've banked enough resources for the next one, hopefully. So, it looks like gases are going to rise tomorrow. In order to keep this building working at the same level of danger, we could build a second ventilation plant, but we'd have to research it. Might do that. We could get that research done today for sure. Build it tonight. We have an extra core. And then this would be safe to be operational the entire time. I think we have to do that. So the advanced supercharge is ready. Let's go. Ventilation plant coupling allows us to build an additional ventilation plant. We're doubling down. Alright, let's turn this to raw food because we seem to be storing that up a bit too much. Alright, 23% harmful. Let's go. Supercharged. I wish there was a bit more of a noise like that. Something like that. I don't know. And then we get 43%, just like that. 20% buff. Big buff. Where are we at now? 4 hours behind schedule. Do that one more time. Seems like it could be pretty good. Alright, we just have to constantly work it. Please. I was just going to say, please don't let there be any setbacks. What's your 2 strike risk? Work safety and overseer inspection. Come on. Extra rations. 50 food. Take it. Just take it. Just get out of my face. Just keep working, please. I think it was on 1 risk, actually, because it only went not safe after they stopped working it because the safety procedures goes off. You want change? You want it now? You got it. You got your more food. Bastards. Book of Laws. Let's see. Oh, actually, let's do after-hours equipment. I've been meaning to get this for a while. It says that the accident risk is reduced, seeing as we're now working in harmful conditions. Seems good. Discontent will rise permanently. After finishing their shift, workers will spend some time cleaning and maintaining their equipment to keep it in safe operating condition. That's good. It's after shift. It's not during shift, so seems fine.
New company rules are in place.
New company rules are in place. The core is on strike, or was. Supercharged. It's like we supercharged. We gave them so much progress, and then they're like, yeah, we're not working. Unfit conditions. Are you having a laugh? We've given them everything. Alright, what's next? This is almost done. What about the coal pile? That's still good. 2 charcoal kilns working overtime. Love to see it. Alright, speed it up to ×2 then. Let's keep this operational. So we need... yeah, I might as well just queue up 3. Discontent raises global strike risk by 1. Damn. It's okay, they just had one. What about these guys? Probably have a strike as well, to be honest. Looks like the herd of reindeer is gone. So that's over. That seems like the last bundle of food coming back, so we'll run home as well. Okay. Cutting it fine, but plan is working so far. This has just run out, so let's take people off that. We can dismantle it later. We don't need to dismantle it now. Let's just redirect them onto this then. Or... It's only 11 a.m. It seems like we could start working on composites at the same time. $14 people in there. No one in there. That's full. I mean, wood is the only thing I can think of reducing. What about the coal over here? Nah. Although there's people on the gathering pile and then there's people on the pile itself. Although we need the coal for the 2 plants to be operational. So yeah, we'll just keep reducing wood. They're safe. Yeah, okay. So how much was that? That's 40 coal and 20 steel for each one. So it's like the same as this, but an additional 40 coal. Well, at least they can keep working until 6 p.m. Start crying out. So we need 10 of those, at least 10. The beginning of the end, alarming rumors. Sir, it seems that word of the last news from London have spread across the camp. People whisper all sorts of wild tales, but the most widespread rumor is that everyone will be left here to die. Are you going to do something about it? To explain the situation, discontent will rise and motivation will fall. Well, we can't do that. Let people talk. Yeah, let them talk. What's the worst that could happen with that, eh? Just keep working. Could you just stop and just please just keep working? Stop all this chatter. Acting like a bunch of babies out there. Let's turn this off. I don't like seeing all these red symbols. That one's good though. At least not very many sick people now. We can turn off the other medical bay. It's only just the infirmary now. Do we need to get through them quicker? Yeah. Come on then. 10 extra rations. 10 rations I feel like isn't that much to get people back out quickly. We'll see. 110 efficiency. I'd love to see it. 7 engineers not doing anything. You could have another research building going. Potentially. Wish I could tell them to work in here. They could, that'd be actually kind of an interesting kind of mechanic, maybe, if engineers could work in there and give it a little bit of an extra boost. Maybe not, though. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. We must get them out. Evacuate them now. God help these poor souls. Holy shit. People inside there. Fire in the core. Sound of explosion comes from the generator and then the din of terrified voices. A fire broke out in the nearly finished core. Many workers are trapped inside. We can evacuate them, but if the fire is allowed to spread unchecked, it'll destroy the core and forever cripple the generator. You can evacuate the workers, crippling the generator. The generator will be prone to malfunctions. Some workers will be injured. All progress on the core will be lost. Well, that's GG. Cut off the air supply to put the fire out. The generator will be normal quality. Many workers will die. Discontent will rise greatly. Strike risk will rise greatly as well. Or use fire dampers. Dampers to put the fire out. The generator will be of normal quality. Many workers will be gravely injured. Some progress on the core will be lost. And then what was this? Workplace had to be safe. Fuck. Damn. I couldn't have done that. There's no way. But it's a good thing we had the fire dampeners, I guess, if you want to look at the bright side. We gave 5 steel composites to get that, didn't we? A while back. Alright, use the fire dampers to put it out. So people are going to be gravely injured. And some progress was lost. I didn't see what the progress we were on. It was like 40 or something, 40%. So 5 people became amputees. That was close. Let's get them to the medic. Oh my god. We're at 35% now. I don't know, man. That might be too big of a setback. That might be too big of a setback. I don't know though. What can you do? We'll just have to put up with it. Let's turn on the medical base. Get that opened. Everyone back in there. Just gravely ill. We do have a care home, and we could send them back the amputees because they're never going to work again, right? They can't work until they receive a prosthetic. I mean, 5 isn't that bad, and I think we can treat all the gravely. What a relief. They could have all died in this fire. They could have. So we need to reassign the workforce onto this again. Yeah. Okay. Let's take them off the wood. Back to 42%. Coal is coming up nicely. How much do we need? We need 8. Alright, we're back at 50%. But now we're even further behind. We're 17 hours behind. We have another supercharge left, but it's going to be very close now. And we need to get through those sick people as fast as possible. At least we have the rations active and everything. Damn, that is such a crippling setback, you know? It's like I really thought I had it. And to see that, it's just so deflating. Just some explosion. And we were unharmful, you know? Alright, well these two things are still working, so at least that's good. We can keep cranking out more. Now, yeah, well, let's get extra people. We lost 5, so let's get 5. Let's get 2 cores. No, we can't get 2 cores. I really want 2, so I'm going to wait until we can get another one. We need a little bit more. Okay. A little bit more time has to pass. Oh man, alright, keep building. I just have to keep micromanaging this because we just are scraping the amount of steel we need, you know, to have it ready. At least this was our day of motivation. This was the day where we had to throw everything we had at it, and we're only at 78% efficiency. And that's the best I could do. Base efficiency is 88. Because there's a person missing. Yeah, so the best you could have is 100, but it's negative 25 from the procedures. Increased to 15 then because of the security outpost, but negative 2 because of the person missing. I wish we had the efficiency of these places. They're great. No problems there. Alright, let's speed up time. This ventilation coupling plant is almost done. We'll have to think about what we need next. Actually, I might have to walk that back. We're out of steel. Let's see, what can we get though? So, safety improvements. I think what I was looking at getting would be the charcoal kiln bellows. That gives you another 33%. So that's faster, but that's more coal. So this means that they just give it to you faster. So it operates more productive, I guess. Whereas this one gives you more back out. So I guess you don't necessarily need that. The resource depot upgrade is actually affordable now, and we do kind of need it. So yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe we'll get the charcoal kiln one after. Yeah, because we are filling up all the time, so. So they're working the late shift, they're able to do that. 44%. Keep working into the night for another hour, please. Coal pile depleted, gathering post done. Alright. So that's freed up a bunch of workforce. These buildings are done now as well, right? Mm-hmm. So just put 2 people back on that. Get that operational tomorrow again. Let's get everyone back onto their other jobs. Yeah, so I'll wait to give this order, but tonight we're probably going to dismantle these things. And that's it. Work has stopped for today. We barely scraped 50%. So we can give ourselves that 20% boost, but it's all about whether or not in 2 work days can we claw back 30% of 32% is what we need. Progress. So we'll try. I'm not confident. Alright, just speed up time. So that place is closed now. Let's just dismantle the things that we don't need anymore. It's that and that. The team that made it home, actually, we could get rid of this place, couldn't we? And then the team that are on their way back. Yep. Another point I think we need for 40. Yeah, we just need to get to 50. There we go. Order the shipment. 5 people and 2 steam cores. Great. Now tonight we're going to build that ventilation secondary plant. So we could do that now as well. I'll put that on the early shift because we know that we're going to be cranking this in the morning. As you do. Can they get it done by 6 a.m. actually? They need to. At least the sickness issue isn't too bad, considering that setback. It could have been a lot worse. 5 amputees isn't that bad. It said a lot of people would become gravely ill, but we can treat the gravely ill in the infirmary, so that's okay. They just take longer. Alright, the second plant is up and running. We're going to be blowing through coal like crazy. In fact, yeah, I'd really like to build a 3rd charcoal kiln for the amount of wood that we have. I'll have to wait. New law can be passed. So there's a law here at the dispensary, and I think if you build one, obviously you get a little bit of motivation back. So I'm going to sign that law because today we can't activate the chapel, but we could activate the security. So if we build this, maybe that is enough motivation to keep us working.
Attention,
I should have read what it said. Sorry, let's just go back in there. So basically, we could use the newest experimental medicines to treat the gravely ill. Hey, I mean, we have gravely ill now, right? Dispensary cures gravely ill to ill with potent chemical medicines. Sounds totally safe. Treatment can have side effects. Okay, well, we'll see. So that's going to cost 20 steel. That's okay. We'll get some steel in the morning. We can build it before 8 still. It might keep people on their legs, but at what cost? I've heard of such horse doctors before, and they're killers. Says Mercy Ashcombe. Alright, it's 5 a.m. 1 more hour till the shift begins, and we begin progress again. We're 20 hours behind. We are cutting this so extremely fine, it's ridiculous, really, at this point. And that's going to wear off at, I think it was like just before 6 a.m. I have to activate it again. I don't know if I should activate it though yet. I need to see how much motivation we get from the dispensary, and then we'll activate it. Because it's not going to be enough now. Unless that's 5. It gives us 20%. It's a 20% buff. If that's at 5, then it would get us to 25. This is a 25 number here. I'm not willing to risk it yet. We need to build the dispensary and then we'll activate it. Actually, it definitely with the dispensary surely would get it, right? So maybe I should. Yeah, I guess I will. Stop doubting myself. So yeah, it's just short, but hopefully that dispensary is what we need. So we need 20 steel. Steel is operational now. This is operational as well. It's only yet harmful. The gas is going to rise today, though. There's nothing I can do about that, though, right? I'll just have to operate throughout dangerous conditions. Yeah, I think so. But you think with the second plant, isn't it reducing things? Further than that. Ventilation plant 2. Factory inspector at 1. Safety procedures 1. Damn, really? I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. Let's build that dispensary. Let's get cracking. Oh, it's a tiny building. Holy crap. Be nice to have been able to fit it in there, that little gap there. Just put it next to the overseer thing. It's next to the medical posts. At least it's working. They're doing their thing. Oh, the gases didn't rise? Oh. Oh, they're back. Sweet. Alright, we got extra workforce now, so let's just disband that group as well. Get a little bit of steel back for that, which is nice. Keep our buildings operational. So while they're free and we have a lot of sick people, let's just let them do the building and then we can activate that as soon as possible. We're out of steel. We're just always out of steel. Even with 3 steam reloading stations, cranking it out. How much time before this? So we've got another day. So tomorrow, right before basically our deadline, we're going to boost it 20%. Come on, dispensary. We need to get that up and running now. It's It's taking ages. And we just need to assign an engineer to it, I think, and it gets working. So we got our technology for the resource depot upgrade. We could go with a large resource depot. Don't know how much larger it actually is. Kind of want to go with the charcoal kiln thing. Very low on steel. Damn. Gonna have to refund one of these. We need it back. Just turn the building off. Okay. Oh, we actually have 10. Perfect. That's what we need. Good. Actually, that works because now we don't need people in here then. So we need 5 more steel. We just have to wait. Alright, there we go. They're having a strike. Appease them with rations again, we just have to do it. Seems to always work. I've never had an issue with that. And then the dispensary is built, so let's activate it now. So we lost half a day's worth of potential progress. Please be enough. Oh, come on. What? Why? How is that not enough? Oh, it is. That was so infuriating to see that. I was like, what? But it just took a few seconds. I mean, I let time play, but it still took like another pause for me to let it go. Okay, good. I won't rage quit just yet. Now, I don't even need to be in that building. Get out of there. That was just to activate it, to let people know we have it. I'm surprised it motivates them, considering it is like experimental treatment. So there's the people. Not everyone's in here, despite being amputees. I don't mind housing them. I guess they consume more food. But we could, I think sending them home, doesn't it give motivation? Residents of the care house will be sent back to London, reducing their need for housing and food. Maybe not. Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll, and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. They might go on strike if you ignore them. I'm sorry, toil. Nope. Nope. I'll just give you food. I'm happy to pay food until we run out and everyone starves to death, because then it's their fault, not mine. Steel has climbed back up, which is good. We technically don't need to operate that building. We just need to get 7 more of these. 8 more, actually. Alright, another day, another dollar. At least they're operating it. 62% progress, so I think we'll maybe do it. I'm getting a little hopeful again. I do tonight want to build a second infirmary when this ship arrives. And that's going to cost us 1 core, and that'll allow us to get through these sick people, because we're kind of just barely getting through them. Let's turn on those rations one more time. And then tomorrow, when we activate the Overseer's Inspection again, we'll have the chapel service, and that will be enough to keep motivation up. I think it's really lucky that we actually managed to get it to 90%. And that's with safety procedures on. And we're about to run out of the protective structures. We'll just activate that again. That's why we saved up so many things. Remember, they're still working for another 2 hours at least. So they're at 70%. So that's 90 when we click that button. When we supercharge, we're at 90. So can we get to 79? Can we get to the point where we're just like basically there? It looks like it. Weather's getting chilly though. Weather is getting chilly. When does the sea freeze? Day 40, I think. Day 38 is the last shipment, and in 4 hours we get our next shipment of people. Man, what a run. What a game. Always keeping me on my toes. Everyone coming out of the hot house there, the cookhouse. I'll have to start getting heat technologies now tomorrow. Is it plummet of 10? It's 10 degrees. Okay, it's not that bad then. Hey, what's going on? Oh, they're finished. I was wondering why the strike risk symbol was so high, but they finished an hour ago. I didn't even notice. Alright, so we ended on 73% progress for today. That's putting us at 10 hours behind schedule, but that boost of 20%, that's a big boost. And then tomorrow, the gas is going to rise. We've got our 2 ventilation plants, which managed to get the coal just fine. No problems there. In fact, now that everything's done, I'm going to build a third charcoal kiln, just in case we need to operate it Don't have to upgrade it. Just good to have it ready in case we do. Let's get this back up and running as well, and we could use the other... So I'm going to build an infirmary and a steam reloading station here on the wood. And just bring in so much wood. So yeah, let's go with extra resource depots. Well, we have this time to build, so this resource depot's all there. 2 more, please. So we got ahead of the resource problem. You know, we fixed steel and we fixed coal. I'm pretty happy about that. And we've cured most people. We have 5 amputees in fairness, but hey, they haven't died, you know? There's something to be said about that. 2 homeless. We'll have to build an extra house. Or we could just send those people home. Send those people home. It says there's only 3 people in there, yet we have 5 amputees. Where is everyone? Going to rest. In care house, going to rest. So they go back to rest in their own home, do they? Oh, yeah. Maybe it's just the care house during the day. Doesn't have an hours on it. By law, all gravely ill and amputees will be given palliative treatment before we find a proper way to care for them. Those staying in a care house will be given half rations. People waiting for a place, 2. But I don't understand that. They're 3 out of 20 inhabitants. Well, let's just send 3 people home. Whatever. And that's enough for without us having to build an extra house. Oh, here we go. Don't let us go. As you watch the amputees packing their meager belongings before being sent home, one of them approaches you. Sir, if I'm sent back, the company will stop paying me. I never had to beg in my life, but I can't let my kids starve. Please, don't let us go. I lost my hand during the job you gave me. Is it worth nothing? Is this worth nothing? Look, we're not a charity, or you can stay. Amputees will stay in the care house, or we're not a charity. Discontent will rise slightly. Who's it going to rise with? They're sending them home. Look, I'm very sorry. But it's just gotta be the way it is. We don't have room. We gotta bring people in, get this job done, house people, feed them. You're eating our food, you're taking up our space, and you're not working, you know? We're sending you home. It's, you know, at least we're doing that. You won't have a good existence here. You may have money, but you won't. You'll put the whole operation in jeopardy. I'm sorry. I know this isn't a great explanation. I've never had to fire anyone or send anyone home, thank God, but we're not a charity. Don't question my reasoning, please. I hate it in the comments when people are like, oh, he's trying to justify it to himself. I have these sleepless nights thinking about these poor people. My poor engineers. Actually, to be honest, the engineers haven't complained once. They're having a great life overseeing all these people. They're loving it. Now, we have a medical bay open. Why aren't they being treated? I don't know. Oh, by the way, the things have arrived, so we can now build our second infirmary. Put it right there, right across from the other one. Okay. And then, what was it going to do? Oh yeah, reloading station. Now, let's just check out the generator. We've got 1 core as it stands. We could go with a second foundry again, or a second machine shop, if we really wanted to speed up production. See if we can get some of the optional upgrades. That's if we even make it. Or if we can just make it to finish the 4th generator. So, we need 2 thermal hulls, 25 and 10. We have 10. Foundry isn't that bad. No, I think we'll be fine with the buildings we have. I don't know. If it's not, we can always dismantle it. But yeah, let's just build a regular reloading station. Get the job done. So are they going to be working late into the night again, yeah? 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. These are scheduled to come on. I'm ready to hit the button. Ready to hit the button. Ready to pray. We've got plenty of workforce free. Seems like everything's going to be fine. I have no reason to believe anything will go wrong. Schedule? 15 hours behind schedule. It is now day 35. This is the day the schedule is due. It's due at, I keep saying 5 p.m., but it's 3 p.m., 1,500 hours. Motivation has climbed back up overnight because of people loving their living quarters, but obviously it's going to collapse when this goes away. Oh, 3 charcoal kilns operational now, storing up hopefully lots of excess coal. And let's turn off the... Yeah, you get out of there. You get out of there. Turn that off. Everyone just in infirmaries now, just working in infirmaries to treat the sick. Sorry. So 17 people, engineers in the infirmaries. One of them has food on, one doesn't. That's okay with me. Good. I love seeing them just, the snow unfold when they walk across it. It looks so cool. It's actually a really nice detail. Creates those like pathways that you get. I wonder, do we still have that weird bundle of population stuck out in the woods? Oh, I actually don't see them anymore. It looks like they're gone. I think it was the teams, by the way, because we've dissolved the teams and they're not there anymore. Speaking of dissolving teams, let's get rid of that building. Alright. Looking good. 18 people sick, all of them being treated in the best care possible. Motivation is falling, but that's to be expected. It is now 5:40 a.m. Almost coming up to 6 a.m. So motivation's taking its first hit. This is going to wear off in a second. What's the danger level? That's okay. Come on, wear off. There we go. So that's motivation gone. Alright, well, hopefully now. Overseer inspection, please. That's almost enough. And then we have our chapel. There we go. It's just enough. Hear ye, hear ye. Listening to the words of our spiritual leaders raises everyone's motivation. Do we even need safety procedures on? I would say no. Yes, 115%. Let's go. Let's go. We only need to get to like... Oh. Need a good cardigan. It's getting a little chilly out there. Just became dangerous. Why? What changed? Oh, the gas rose. How much time do we have? It's 7 a.m. I think we'll do it. I think I min-maxed it. Actually, what's the situation with everything else? 24 people available. Let's go. Get cranking. And that's with the charcoal kilns and everything? Yeah, these can almost reduce back down to normal hours. Maybe lower that discontent. Seems reasonable to assume they could.
Report to your workplaces.
Alright, 78%. 79. Come on. Said it before it happened. Please, 79. New research done. Charcoal kiln bellows. So now they're operating even faster, which is perfect, considering... Why is there no smoke coming out of that one? There just isn't. It's a graphical bug, maybe, or... Haven't started it yet. Alright. Because it's cold, braziers... Allows us to build braziers, which burn coal, raising the temperature around us. 10 steel to start it. Healthcare insulation. Heaters in workplaces. Let's do braziers first. What's the situation? So we've gone from comfortable to livable. So a lot more sick people are going to happen. But we have that extra infirmary, actually. I didn't even... It's not even really why I was buying it, building it, but that makes sense. Good. It's okay. 79%. Let's activate the supercharge, please. I'm really scared that something. It's like, oh, at 90%, there's like an event, and you know, some explosion's gonna happen. So let's see. Oh my god, we did it. Let's go. Time is playing 99%. Oh my god, I forgot to turn on the building. That'll help. Get it done. Boom. Suck it. Suck it. I can't believe I did it. Alright. Milestone achieved. Assemble the generator. Now erect the two parts of the thermal hull, which will make up the central part of the generator. After it's done, the generator will be ready. It's as easy as that. So what do we have? We need 6 more steam exchangers. So we need to crank it. Now what's the C situation? Can we get this yet? No. So what are we going to do with the extra workforce we have now? Because I don't think we pull in enough steel to operate 2 factories. Yeah, I don't think we do. We can operate the charcoal kilns, build some storage. What else could we be doing? With all these extra peeps. Cutting even more wood and just storing the crap out of it, I guess. Yeah, so we're close to the amount of steam exchanges we need. We could make them work in the profiles manufacturer, actually. Yeah, why not? Lower that risk. Do we need profiles for anything else? No. There we go, we got smoke coming out of each one. 35 per hour, wow. I wonder can we maintain that wood? I'll check the statistics screens in between episodes to see what's going on. So what's our deadline, by the way? Day 45, I mean, isn't that the end? Day 46 is the evacuation. Oh, Jesus. Alright. We have 2 storage things ready to go. 24 people not working, 15 sick. That's good. 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 So we'll keep making these. We need 20 of those in total. We don't spend them on anything else. Of course, I guess we can also, if we do keep going with these, get more for the boosts. That boost thing is so powerful. And we just gave ourselves a 40% boost. Discontent is raising global strike. Yeah, maybe we can shut down. Your hours are normal, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty much normal everywhere except for steel, which I can't change really, and food. I'm sticking to that. But these ones have the regular hours. These have the early hours. That's fine. So is it 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 buildings in total have early hours? It's not that bad, is it? Oh, this does as well. Oh yeah, we don't need that anymore. Let's put that on normal. Okay, so the ventilation isn't too bad. Work safety, end of the toxic danger. Sir, now that the core of the generator is finished, we were able to seal the whole structure tightly. The toxic gases venting from the source can no longer reach the surface. We don't have to worry about them anymore. Are you serious? Gas just stops being a thing. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Well, turn those off then. Dismantle them. I have no recollection of that. Dude, that's insane. We're gonna get 2 free cores back. Oh, I thought gases was like a thing until you finish it. Holy crap. How'd I know? Well, actually, it's still good that we built 2. I think we needed it. But, wow, that completely changes my perspective on so much. But anyway, we have pretty much hit the end of the episode there. So the snow is settling in. The cold is building up. I think I may end up using a second or another research building and speed up research even further if we can. It's only a 10% increase, but every little helps kind of get through those heat technologies a bit faster. What's down on the bottom level, by the way? So more ventilation things. So that's done. There's nothing in this tech tree that we need for what we're building. I wonder, does coldness reduce safety? Maybe. That would maybe make sense. Then what? Food and health foragers. Obviously the foraging is all done. Infirmary to speed up how fast they come out of there. So let's... I'm guessing medical mechanization is the same thing. Advanced steam reloading. Well, the sea is going to freeze. I don't think we need to go to level 5. I think we just need to focus now on heat and maybe the resource depot. Maybe. Alright guys, that is going to be it. I mean, an edge of your seat episode, if I do say so myself. After that explosion, I thought that was it. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Look forward to reading any feedback and comments on this episode. Apologies for the missed episode last week. I should be on track for another one on Thursday. Thank you guys again very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support this series directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. If you don't see the join button, it means the video is being copyright claimed, but you can still join from the channel page on desktop. You can also link your account to our Discord to get a special role on there that will give you access to the Senate House and a few other perks.